If your image of Italy is stylish artwork, gorgeous Baroque buildings, or the stoic beauty of the Colosseum, this episode is probably not for you. Me, on the other hand, this is the Rome that I love. My name is Douglas Boyne. I'm a historian, a teacher, and for 20 years my research has led me to Rome, where I've spent time in the trenches and, shockingly, gotten acquainted with some of the city's living residents. Dr. Darius Arya has a range of talents. Archaeologist, TV presenter, author. Darius is generous with his expertise, and he's among the few people I trust to have me as a passenger on a scooter, which is how, in my quest to follow in the footsteps of a much-maligned Goth named Alaric, we wound up here.
Doug, you brought me here to Via Salaria, the Porta Salaria, of all the gates of Rome. It's busy, it's loud, it's not a place that I normally hang out. What's going on?
It's the story of interruption is right here. You've got the ambulances and the street cleaners. I love it because it's the site where Alaric the Goth literally crashed through the gates in the city back in the 5th century.
And of course today, we don't see any gates. We see these magnificent Aurelian wall sections, but the gates are long gone.
They are, and it's really, I think, one of those, you know Rome very well, it's one of those places that you come, and if you have a set of lenses that just can take you a little bit back into the past, you can stand here and just feel that history, but you need to know what you're looking at. So honestly, that's why I wanted to come here with you, because I feel like you can do such a good job evoking what this neighborhood was like before 1920, when this gate behind us was demolished. What was this neighborhood? Give people a sense of what this neighborhood was like.
We can literally take it all the way back to primordial Rome. We can take it back to the Via Salaria, the old salt road that's going to be coming in from the north. Eventually there's going to be this gate, but you already have that passage, the path for people, place of interchange right from the beginning. Romans aren't living in a bubble. They're always interacting. This
is a towering structure. It kind of boggles the mind to think that it once joined here into a very simple, what I know from the archival material is that it was a very simple gate.
Throw this up, a 12-mile circuit through the city in about 5 years. It's unbelievable.
At the top of this wall circuit here, we're about equal to the top of the department store across the street.
They built up the walls around the gates, obviously, because that's the place that you're going to go through, and they become quite elaborate, and some of them, of course, are still preserved. Porta San Sebastiano, the Porta Azinaria, so some of them give you a sense of just how gigantic they were, but these, of course, by the end of the 19th century, they're going to be pulled down.
And that's a very kind of another famous chapter in the story of Rome, which is the liberation from the control of the papacy, which happens right just down the road, does it not?
Porta Pia, exactly. Yeah. So you have these great moments of people passing through the walls, storming the gates.
And this is one of those. This is one of those sites. It's so incredible to, very rare do you get a chance to stand in one place and feel like history happened here. And I suppose if you really want to do that, you have to take your life into your own hand and stand in the middle of the intersection.